So Jeff, you know what I've noticed?
I give up.
Okay. Most of the people who watch our videos are not actually subscribed. That's a problem.
I did my duty.
Well, thank you so much. You know, a lot of people don't realize that in some of the videos, we actually do giveaways and stuff like that. And if you're not subscribed to our Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram channels, you may not see it because you missed the video entirely.
Yes.
Yeah, we gave away some hats recently.
Good swag.
Some good swag. So there's more coming. So subscribe, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. You'll see the links below. And let's get some stuff. Let's watch some videos. Let's get some content going. If you have any ideas on what you would like us to video next, drop a comment in the comment section below. Jeff?
Got it.
Let's do it.
Got it.
Okay. Jeff, we're back. HRO?
Yes, here we are.
How you doing?
Welcome back,
Jeff,
HRO.
W5 ABQ.
Yes.
Yes.
HRO
and N3JF Julian here. Jeff, what are we talking about today?
Well, we're going to have a great lineup of products, and I think what some would call some of the most underestimated products you don't hear too much about. And a little trivia today is who's the oldest manufacturer, the four main manufacturers in as far as Japanese amateur radio products.
Let me think. Could it be Alinco?
Wow.
Am I good or what?
Whoa, how do you know?
Thank you so much. So how long does Alinco go
We're going to
back?
have to get you a baseball cap.
Well, maybe we can raffle one off.
Yeah, sounds good.
So
1938, Alinco has been around.
1938?
1938.
That's almost as old as you and me.
Yes.
Wow.
Combined.
Combined, yes, indeed.
Yeah, so we've got some best kept secrets today. We're going to take a look underneath here a little bit. We've got a couple of superstars we're going to share with you and some HTs and other transceivers.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So what do we got?
Well, we're going to begin with the two HTs. First one is the analog, the DJ VX50. And let me just say, we have a lot of customers ask us regularly, why is Alinco? You don't hear much about it, but I just want to say, don't underestimate this company and the products. I personally, my first HT back in the early 1980s was a Alinco, and I still have it somewhere. And I'm still using a Alinco DJ 500. So on a personal level, I'm very familiar with some of their products, and I've been very, very pleased. So the first one is the DJ VX50. This is an analog HT, and dual band, 5 watts on VHF, 4 watts on UHF. This is their latest dual band UHF HT, and has an 1800 milliamp battery as far as capacity goes. And it will receive on the AM aircraft, FM broadcast, and also weather channels. It's got good audio, 1 full watt of audio. A lot of HTs don't have a full watt. No. This one does. Mm-hmm. And it has 3 colors available on the display, 3 different colors, and it is rated IP67, so it can handle 3 feet of water for 30 minutes. Fresh water, not salt water, but fresh water. So very rugged, and has 200 memory channels. It can scan and alphanumeric labels, and does Vox. It comes equipped, of course, with the battery. Has the charging cradle included, and
that's great.
you see your charging cable, antenna, and has a hand strap. So this is the DJ VX50, and fantastic radio.
Yeah,
we'll move over to the DMR. On the digital side, this is the DJ MD Mike Delta 5 XLT. This is Alinco's 3rd generation digital mobile radio, DMR. Supports Tier 1 and Tier 2, and supports the 2-slot TDMA. So this is one of the latest and greatest as far as DMR radios. Has a 1.77-inch display, nice display, very large. Also will do FM broadcasts. Has a built-in GPS receiver for supporting APRS. 1700 milliamp battery. It does have a great feature with the auto repeater roaming function, and has the capacity is 4,000 channels.
Wow.
So quite a bit of some processing going on. 250 zones, scan list, And of course, with DMR, you have access to 500,000 different operators as far as contact lists. Now, this one is rated IP54, which can handle a lot of, it's dust resistant and splash resistant. It also comes with the wall charger and the nice cradle, charging cradle, and belt clip, and also has a PC cable included with it as well. All right, we'll set these to the side for now. And we'll move over here to the, on the transceiver side, this is the DR438, which is the companion to the DR138.
Bring it up here?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that'd be great.
All right, excellent.
Yeah, you're gonna, you know, Vanna White's
I'll do
gonna
the
need,
Vanna White thing,
White's
shall
gonna
I?
get replaced pretty soon.
Is that right?
You might have to get
The
your
world may
application in.
end. Yes.
So this is the DR438, similar to the DR138. The DR138 is the VHF version. It's 136 megahertz to 173 megahertz. It requires software. You can program it. The VHF version is 60 watts. This particular version, the DR438, is 45 watts. 200 channels, a very nice display, backlit keys, and various scan modes. So all of these mobile transceivers come with mobile brackets and all the hardware you need for install, and backlit microphone included as well, and your DC power cable. So that's the DR138, and this one in particular is the 438. Very similar, just one is the VHF and the other is the UHF monoband. All right, analog FM transceivers. Okay, we'll move that
Very cool. Give this back
over
to you.
to the, in case you do want a dual band, Alinco has you covered as well with the DR735.
All right.
Now the 735 is dual band. It's a 50 watt radio, receives from 108 megahertz to 174 and 400 on the UHF side to 480. It does have a detachable face or control head, and it is truly a dual VFO. You can control individually on each side the volume and the squelch. Yes.
There we go.
There
Slides
we go.
off.
There
we
you go. Saved by the bell.
Somewhere.
Nice, very nice.
I'll leave that off for now.
1,000 channels, 10 memory banks. It's detachable control head, as I said. It does have 2 speaker ports, so you can actually connect speakers for each individual left side, right side
Oh, that's
of the
really
VFO.
useful.
So they really thought that through. Nice design. You can do 100 memories on the right side, 100 on the left. And this radio does crossband repeat as well. Not to mention, it has 10 standard colors. So you can program it, the colors based upon the function. For example, VFO A might be green, VFO B might be blue. And so really neat feature there. It also comes with everything you need: mic, DC cable, mobile mounting bracket, and a computer cable as well. That is the DR735. We also have RT systems available for programming this radio with all the necessary repeaters and other memories that you prefer. Alrighty, that's the
Sweet.
DR735.
Excellent.
We'll shift from analog over to the DMR.
Oops, there we go.
There we go. With the MD520, the DR-MD520. Now there are two. There's a DR-MD500. This is the 520 version we have here. The 500 is a dual band VHF UHF. This radio is a tri-bander. Includes 2 meters, 1.25, 220 megahertz, and 70 centimeters, 430 to 450. So that's a tri-band DMR mobile. And again, supports DMR tier 1 and 2, 55 watts on VHF, 40 watts on UHF, and nice display. It will do the digital ID with name and call sign. Has FM broadcast. You can also listen on airband.
Airband. Very good.
And
Interesting. A little
SMA.
SMA. Yeah.
SMA connection.
You can see that here.
There we go.
Very cool.
That is the DRMD 520, 4,000 channels, 250 zones, 250 scan lists, and again, access to 500,000 different contacts.
Wow.
Nice display as well. GPS receiver, and the GPS antenna is also included as the accessories that are included.
That's probably what that is for.
Yes, because we
Got
have
it.
an SO239.
Right.
Great troubleshooting here from N3JF.
You're welcome.
There we go.
All right, excellent. Now,
That's the DMR side, digital side, mobile. But we do have a couple of stars here today. I'm going to call these the best kept secrets. We'll start with this one.
drum roll.
Drum roll. Here we go.
Put in an editing right here.
Usually once a week, a customer will say, I had no idea that Alinco made a monoband 6 meter, 50 to 54 megahertz mobile transceiver, FM. And this radio, one of the best kept secrets and one of the stars today, is 50 watts. You can program 100 memory channels, super wide, 7-character alphanumeric display, nice display, has all the encoding and decoding features that you need. And this is a good time to get a 6 meter radio because we're moving close to the winter solstice when the sporadic E happens a lot. 10 meters have been opened up a lot lately, but 6 meters is one of those bands. What do we call it?
Band.
Billy Bob calls it the magic band. And so this is one of those radios that will, if we're lucky, Mother Nature works with us, and we can even work 1,000 miles on this radio.
Just leave it on one frequency, and when somebody calls, bing.
Yeah, you got it. So that's the 6 meter DR06. And its companion here, star of the day. We're seeing more and more interest and more activity on the 1.25 meter band 220.
220.
Yes. So this is the DRCS25. And this is one of our best kept secrets, star of the show today. We want to highlight. More and more operators are finding out about it. Now, I do hear feedback sometimes, concerns that 220 is not very active, but actually, it's becoming revived, and Alinco is helping make 220 great again. So, great radio. It offers 50 watts of power. 50 watts. And it will go from 220 on the receive side all the way up to 260 megahertz. So you got the narrow mode and wide mode as well in FM, 200 memory channels, and it includes the DTMF backlit mic, DC cable, and the mobile mounting bracket. That is the DRCS25, 220 megahertz. Our stores have plenty of them in stock. You might want to get yours today. Let me mention also these radios in particular. I know this from experience on the sales side. These are favorites by MCOM, emergency comm teams, RACES, ARES, Red Cross, CERT, hospitals. They use these radios because they like having monoband. And of course, these radios can be converted to a base station by using our Alinco power supply. This is the DM330. I'll just move this right
Take these away here.
Yeah. The DM330, super compact. I happen to have one of these myself. I really like this power supply. You've got push terminals, I think 2 of them, right? A pair of push terminals in the front. You've got a cigarette lighter connection there as well, and binding post on the rear panel. My experience with this, it's quiet. I use it almost daily. Works really well. Highly recommended, and can run any of these radios that we've introduced here today. That's the DM330. We also have a DM30T. That's the solid state digital Alinco power supply. And then also maybe you'll see in the catalog or online the new DM530. These power supplies are adjustable. This one, I believe, is from 5 to 15 volts. You can adjust it. and it's a switching power supply. It has voltmeter and amp meter as well in the front. The DM330 ready to be used to turn into a base station with any of these transceivers that are mono banders or the dual bander. So there we have it, Alinco, one of the best kept secrets.
Yeah.
And underestimated.
Since 1938.
1938.
That's amazing.
You're paying attention.
I was. Yeah, amazing. Who knew?
All righty. As always, you have any questions or inquiries, please call your local ham radio outlet. We're known here locally as HR Wonderful. So, yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. We love our customers. So give us a call. You have any questions about any of these products or any other products, we'll be glad to help you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Julian.
Jeff, thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let's see you again.
All right.
So if you have any comments on what you'd like to see, add them to the comment section below, and we'll do a video on it. All right. Take care.
73.
Out of here.
All right.
Thank you. 73.
All right. Take care.